everybody. All right, so week 18. That sounds awesome to say. So, yes. So I'm just gonna dive right in. Okay, so first off, for those of you who are my friend on Facebook or whatever, you saw my little like panicked like, what the heck thing, because I actually lost part of my mucus plug. What? I know, it's so early, it's so weird. I never lost my mucus plug with Sophie. I mean, obviously it must have come out when I was having her, but it never came out to my knowledge. So anyway, and a lot of people were like, are you sure it's your mucus plug and not just like some sort of crazy cervical mucus? It's totally TMI right now, so sorry, but and no, it was not crazy cervical mucus at all. I saved some of it and we had it looked at and it was definitely mucus plug. So yeah, but I had already heard, fortunately I didn't panic when it happened, although I was a little like uncomfortable because I had heard that some other girls had had that happen before and it was normal and then it regenerated. Sure enough, that's exactly what it was. It's normal, occasionally it happens, it regenerates, blah blah blah, so no big deal. And it wasn't all of it apparently. It came out in like 3 like chunks. That's disgusting, but I don't know how else to say it. And so when you're pregnant, it is common, I'm not saying that everybody does, but I definitely have this, and it's very common to have a lot of like excess cervical mucus, right? Or CM for short. That's totally normal, and it can be, for me, it's like nothing I have normally. It's just this thick, you know, mucusy stuff, right? So I could see how someone would be like, are you sure it's not that? But no, this was way different. Even in the weird CM that I get when I'm pregnant. It was thicker, like, it was like a chunk like that, and it was solid. I don't know how to describe it. And it was kind of like yellowish, like, I don't know, it was gross, but there was no blood in it, so it wasn't like any of that. That can be normal too, though. They said it wouldn't have been a big deal, but yeah, and it happened like in this period of about 20 minutes, about 3 pieces of it like came off, and I was just like, ah! And I could feel it, like I was like, ugh, something foreign is like below me, like ugh. Anyway, not a big deal. But yeah, totally put some in a Kleenex. I was like, I'm saving it, we gotta go find out what it is, Kyle. And he was like, Google image search it. Like, all panicked. But that's what nurses hotlines are for, and doctors visits. So yeah, turns out totally cool, regenerates itself, normal, everything's perfect. So just kind of threw me for a loop because I was like, what? So that was a new symptom for me. I've never experienced that in my entire life. Then besides that, once again I'm looking over so you guys get to stare at my profile. I'm still having that random fatigue I talked about last week, where in general pretty energetic, but I'll just randomly get really tired. Like I'll be trucking along, like everything is perfect, da 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 da, and just all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, I gotta take a nap. So I think this little baby's growing and tiring me out. Excuse me, had a little like hiccup there. Let's see what else. Oh, I started getting lower back pain. I might have talked about this last week because it kind of started last week, but I can't remember. But yeah, definitely started to get a little bit of lower back pain. When you're pregnant, your normal spine is like slightly curved, right? And when you're pregnant, your spine will curve forward more as your abdomen pushes out, right? So there's your baby belly right here, and here's your spine. So everything's kind of misaligned a little bit, and your ligaments are all softened, so it's really normal even before you get bigger to start getting some aches and pains and all of that stuff. So that's kind of happened, and my back will just be sore at the end of the day. And it's low too, and it's like, for me at least, it's kind of in my spine area, so I can't even be like, Kyle, give me a massage, because it doesn't really help. It's like on the bone almost, like that area it feels like. But it's not that bad, it's not that big a deal, it's just something I've noticed. I'm like, ooh, why am I getting old? So yeah. Besides that though, there's no other new symptoms to report. I broke that weight barrier that I was like, yeah, for the last month and a half, like I gained and lose the same 2 pounds over and over again. It was awesome, it was status quo. I broke it. So I was kind of like, oh. I don't mind gaining weight, but it was really nice, like, not. So yeah, but that's okay. But yeah, other than that, everything seems cool. You can't think of anything else that has been happening. I think that's it. So I've been continuing my working out and it feels fantastic. I feel better when I work out, you guys. I really do. So, because my legs, like I put on weight in my thighs, and normally my thighs are like more slender, but my thighs have gotten chunky. I'm like, am I growing the baby in my thighs apparently? Because really. So anyway, the walking and the, all of that really makes me feel like I'm, you know, gonna help the thigh area. And I have those like, I bought those Reebok EasyTone shoes. The ones that are supposed to help define, New Balance has some and Skechers has some. I don't like the Skechers ones because they're really chunky looking, but the Reebok ones look like normal tennis shoes, so I like them a lot. And at first I didn't really feel like they were doing any, oh, and just to reiterate, they're supposed to, they're designed to put a little bit of extra work, stress, good stress, like on your butt and your thighs and your glute area, like all that, to give it a little bit more of a workout. And they have like the run tones, so for runners, and they've got the easy tones, which are more like for power walking, and then they've got like, I forgot the other balance tones, I don't know, another one that's more for just general use. So anyway, I got the easy tones because I'm doing like all that cardio walking. So anyway, I didn't think they were really working, and then yesterday I'd been out all morning with Sophia, walking everywhere, just walk, and miles too, like just walking miles and miles. And I have a pedometer that I attach to my shoe, so I know how many calories I burn, I know amount of miles. It's got a, I can take my pulse with it, you know, it's great. And so anyway, I was like, I got back, I felt wonderful, that like really, like I had a great workout feeling. And then later I'd been sitting for a bit, and when I stood up I could feel like some strain, like that good hurt, that good muscle hurt in the side of my thigh. So I was like, yes, they totally are helping, because I don't think I would have felt that even with all of that walking normally. So I definitely think it was helping. But anyway, so yeah. Besides that, okay, so I had said early on that I was going to do that old wives' tale ginger prediction video because a friend of mine did it, and her video was just so cute, and I'll link it again. I've linked it before, but I'm going to do it again. And her video was just adorable, and I was like, I want to do that too. It's such a cute idea. So I had put out a little like Twitter feeler saying that I'm going to do the video soon because I want to do it before our gender scan, which is in only a little more than a week, you guys. I'm so excited. It's like killing me. I want to know. And so, anyway, so I want to do it before then. So I put out a little feeler like saying, give me ideas. What should I include in the video? And so everybody's been sending me their ideas. And so, yeah, you can go to Twitter or our Facebook to add your ideas to there. So I'm like, I'm getting all those ideas, and I'm going to try to make that video. Well, I guess I have to make it this week, don't I? Since I'm getting my ultrasound soon. So excited, you guys. And also, oh, here's something else. So I have not felt the baby move in like a week. No movement. I was just starting to feel the baby move. It was getting more powerful. I had felt nothing. I'm like, am I just too busy? Like, I don't know. It's not making me worried. Like, I'm not going to just like run to the hospital and be like, I haven't felt my very, very early along baby moving yet, because they'll be like, most people don't even feel it yet. I'm not worried enough to do that, but it just doesn't make, I'm just not like comfortable. I'm like, baby. So I'm going to be really happy to go to that ultrasound and see. I'm one of those people that actually really enjoys going to the doctor during her pregnancy, which is weird because in real life I don't like to go to the doctor. I never go to the doctor. I won't go to the doctor unless I think something is seriously wrong. So, but when I'm pregnant, I'm like, yay, time to go to the doctor. Like, I get really excited. And I think part of that is that I really love my doctor, and she's really supportive, and she listens to what I say, and she doesn't rush me along, and she doesn't do what I don't want her to do like some doctors do. She's just great. And I think she makes it really fun for me. And I know I can trust her. And so, yes, I'm really excited about that. But anyway, so that's about it, you guys. That's my update. Let me show you the live action belly shot. Again, can't make fun of me because I'm totally pregnant, but I'm wearing like my normal top, but I took off my jeans because I have 2 pairs of pants, maternity pants, you guys, 2, that I just wear again and again and again and again. So, oh, and you know what? One of my other friends in real life, we were at a little play date, and she was like, hey, you know, I saw this blog one time where this woman only had, you know, like 8 pieces and she made like, you know, 15 different outfits out of it, and when she was pregnant, you should do that. And I was like, I should, because that's what I've been doing with my limited winter maternity outfits. Although now it's been hitting 70 every time, you know, every day here. So I love Texas. It has been wonderful. So I fortunately won't have to keep wearing my winter maternity stuff over and over again, but maybe I'll make a fun little video of different outfits with limited choices. So okay. There it is. I think I'm really like popped out. There's that little okay, so there it is. Getting big, right? Like, wow, I was not this big with Sophie at this point. I'll put a link up to my video of her when I was pregnant with her at this point. So you can go see and be like, yeah, I'll show you guys the actual pictures of the belly that we took this morning. I take these every Friday morning before Kyle goes to work. So, let you guys see that. That's everything, and I'll see everybody next week at 19 weeks, and I'll try to get that gender old wives tale video up, I guess in between. I don't know, hopefully. And next week I'll be 19 weeks, and that'll be Friday, and it'll just be like 3 days until the ultrasound, so awesome. Alright, bye you guys.